Yes, guys, welcome to Tism MMA. Today, we're going to be doing the lightweight tier list. Okay, so without the yap, let's just get it started. So we're going to go from 1 to 15. I'm going to try and do this mathematically because in the last video, I actually did not do it mathematically and I ended up putting about 15 guys in a tier where it should have been 1 to 10. So, fuck it, guys, let's go. So the first pick is Michael Chandler. I would put Michael Chandler somewhere within the 5 to 7 spot. I don't know if I'm bugging right now, yeah. But he's kind of ass, I'm not going to lie. Like, his fight IQ is actually terrible. He's kind of unsubmittable, though. Well, he's not. DP submitted him. But he's gone 10 rounds with Charles Oliveira without being subbed, which is very, very interesting considering DP subbed him. MMA math does not work. Anyway, moving on to Beneil Dariush, one of the biggest fighters. You know what? I cannot believe people used to think this guy was like the dark horse of the division. This guy would like give Islam Makhachev a really hard fight. Like, this guy would beat Islam. Like, just wait until he gets his title shot. No, you're shit. Anyway, Beneil Dariush. I'm gonna have to put him 12 to 15 because he's so chinnable. Anyway, moving on, Drew Dober, enough said. RDA, enough said. Okay. So for Rafael Fiziev, right? I'm gonna put him 5 to 7. Okay, I feel like that's a good one. I feel like that's the sweet spot for Rafael Fiziev. As for Justin Gaethje, he's 2 to 4. See, with Gaethje, he's just beaten Fiziev twice. Sorry, my thing fell. Anyway, he's beaten Fiziev twice now. He obviously had that big loss to Max Holloway, which was, quite revealing. You know what I mean? I thought Max was going to lose that, but he didn't. Gaethje, he's an interesting one because he's good, but he folds against anyone who is a similar level or slightly better. He obviously had that, he had the DP KO about 2 years ago. He had the Holloway loss and the 2 Fiziev wins. I mean, he's one of the old lightweight guards, you know what I mean? They're all kind of similar. But yeah, he's 2 to 4, probably around the 4 spot is where he belongs. Mateusz Gamrot, I'm going to say 8 to 11. He lost a very questionable decision to Dan Hooker. His fight style is boring. He makes me want to slip my wrists. As for Gamrot, I mean, I think his stand-up's underrated, though. He has very terrible control, good takedowns, stand-up's underrated, but I feel like he should have done a bit better with Dan Hooker. But anyway, Bobby Green. Oh my god, this guy's ass. Right, okay, so to be mathematic, I'm going to have to put Dariush here, and I'm going to have to put Bobby Green there. But I'm sorry, like, fuck me, this tier list is outdated as fuck. What the fuck? Okay. As you can see, we've got like BSD in there and shit. We've got Jalen Turner. This motherfucker's retired now, but obviously a very non-recent tier list. But anyway, Dan Hooker. I mean, Dan Hooker's been on a bit of a run recently, low-key. He was meant to fight Gaethje, but obviously pulled out. He probably would have lost that fight, if I'm being honest with you, but Dan Hooker, I mean, he's having like a slight career resurgence, but he's alright. He's alright. Definitely not 2 to 4. He's gonna have to go 5 to 7. Islam, number 1. Arguably the greatest lightweight of all time, next to Khabib. I mean, I put him above Khabib personally. He has more title defenses. And in my opinion, I value 2 Volk wins, a Charles win, a Dustin win, a Drew Dober win, a Bobby Green win, an Armin Sarukian win. I put that over like what Khabib did. That's just me though. Some people might disagree because of the dominance, but oh yeah, he beat Moicano as well like a few weeks ago. Yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, speaking of the devil, Moicano, probably somewhere around here. I mean, yeah, I'll put Moicano 8 to 11. I mean, he showed he wasn't a championship level fighter against Islam because he got submitted within like the first couple of minutes. He also got outstruck, even though everyone thought he got the knockdown because Islam slipped. But yeah, interesting. Charles Oliveira, Third best in the division right now. Obviously, one of like the greatest lightweights alive. He's had the most finishes in the UFC, the most submissions in the UFC. The guy's a fucking monster, man. But he is allergic to brother type wrestlers. You know what I mean? If it's a wrestler and it says hello brother, I train brother, then it is gonna beat Charles Oliveira. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things. Dustin Poirier, he's another one. He's 2-4, 2-4, in my opinion. Anyway, because like he's easily Gaethje's level. He's 1-on-1 with Gaethje. Obviously, he lost to Charles again. Dustin's one of them guys. He beats everybody until he goes up against a championship level fighter, where he'll put up a decent fight, but he will lose to a submission. That's kind of Dustin's thing. We all know that by now, so we all know not to put him on the parlay if he's against the champion. But anyway, BSD's fucking ass. He is so bad. He's one of the biggest aura maxes in the UFC. He went on a win streak of unarmed African children, and everyone thought he was like Islam's biggest threat. Obviously, he's shit. 12-15, pretty simple. Enough said on him. Anyway, Arman Tsarukyan is the second best fighter in the lightweight division right now. He went to a close decision, but beat Charles Oliveira. Obviously, I think he says brother, so it was pretty obvious that was going to occur. What else? What else did he do? He obviously beaten Benil. He beaten what's his name? Oh, that Spanish dude, number 15 ranked. I don't know if he's 15. Something like Alvarez or something. This guy, that tall Spanish guy, he's hella good. But either way, I'm putting Arman at the second best in the division. Probably gives Islam his biggest test. Though I do think he probably loses to Islam because he lacks power. He lacks a submission threat. Pretty much any finishing threat unless you're Benil Dariush. If you're not Benil, you're going to survive against Arman Tsarukyan. You might get mauled, you might get elbowed, but you're not going to sleep, which is always a good thing if you're facing Arman Tsarukyan. Jalen Turner. You see, right? This guy was designed for kickboxing. This guy is not an MMA fighter. There's many guys in the UFC like this who are in the UFC because it's the UFC. They accepted the contract for the hype. But these guys are not MMA fighters. They're not mixed martial artists. They're strikers. They're kickboxers who are trying to adapt to the game. Some people do it better than others. Jalen Turner is not that guy, unfortunately. I enjoyed watching him fight. I enjoyed watching him absolutely molest Bobby Green. I mean, that was quite funny. I'd put him actually 8-11. I think he's better than all the guys in here. I think he'd beat all these guys. I think he'd beat... Obviously, he lost to Moicano. He'd probably beat Dariush because he's chinny as fuck. Gamrot, I'm not too sure on. Wait, I think he already fought Gamrot on last. Yeah. Either way. Sorry, guys. Quite late right now. But, yeah. That was the lightweight fighters tier list. A little quick one for you guys today. And... I should be doing a few more tier lists. So if you want a specific tier list, put it in the comments and let me know what you'd like. I'll take requests. I'm a bored guy. Either way, I appreciate you watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button for TISM MMA. If you don't, I won't be able to afford to get my autism treatment to continue making these retarded tier list videos. Much appreciated. I'll see you all in a bit.